there it is. One Vectus Prime, one upgrade button, one please wait screen, and okay. I'll admit, have not used this in a long time. Don't know why this mod is missing. Would have to guess it has something to do with having a Sentinel equipped that had the same mod installed, so throw that back in there and go, 40% damage on first shot in magazine for charge chamber. Why, oh why, is anybody right now still using that mod? Oh yes. 40%? Go to mods, because I haven't done anything with this. Realise you have more than one build on this weapon, of course. Fusion, is it worth a legendary core? No, it is not. 210 endo is pretty much nothing. You can actually get that from a mission, and there it is. This is what the big deal has been about since Friday when Barrow turned up with Prime Chamber. It goes from 40% for charge chamber to 100%. It doubles the damage on your round. On the first round of a magazine, I should actually be precise about this, because the reason that this is actually a sought after mod is for things like the Vectus Prime. Take that back out. Oh, it has a 2 magazines, so it's only the first one that fires this, but if you put this in here, it reloads quicker and loses 1 round, meaning it only has a 1 round magazine. So Prime Chamber put in here means that every bit of damage from this gun has just been doubled. All of it. I will admit, the damage, the setup, everything I have on here is junk. It is not the best. At all. I've seen much better ones. I would love a Riven for this now, because that... Oh yes, there is a reason people have been after this mod for absolutely ages, and I will admit, I couldn't get the Ducats together to do this, plus I kind of forgot about it. Should have just gone farming for Ducats. I was so close, so close. I probably could have sold some other stuff I didn't really want to sell and picked one up, but I did end up having to pick this up for Platinum because I had to have one. I did that whole Barrow thing. I bought 3 of them on Xbox. If I'm honest, I will probably sell those for Platinum when they go up in value, because starting Sunday, when Barrow leaves, the value of Prime Chamber will, in fact, go up. There's no question about this, it will, because they confirmed in the dev stream on Friday, Prime Chamber, which now we have to go and see how this is obtained. It is also not cheap to actually pick this thing up. It's 1,000,000 credits and near enough 3,000 ducats. This thing is expensive for a reason, or it was, but I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, so I will mention it again, kind of fix it in editing hopefully. They confirmed this thing will not be in Barrow's normal rotations, which is one of the only reasons I want to say the only reason I picked this up, and you can see how close I was on the Ducats. I would have picked this up anyway, if I'm being honest, but I picked it up earlier so I can do this because they are not adding this to Barrow's rotations. It will appear once more on July 11th for the tennocon relay, where Barrow brings back everything he has brought since the last tennocon relay. It will return then. That's it. It is not in his normal rotation, so the value of these is actually going to go up once he leaves on Sunday. And then it will come down again in July. Then it will start to go back up, probably quickly, because it's the only way to get this mod. It was an accidental transmutation thing originally, then it was dropped by somebody or other. It's gone. This is not available in the game once Barrow disappears with this. He will not bring it back. It is not in his rotations. Once he leaves with this, it is gone till July 11th. You will need to buy the digital ticket to get access to his relay if you want to pick one up again. Otherwise, This is your last chance to have it, is quite possibly. There is a few more hours after I put this video up, but more than likely it's already... Yes, could not end this without focusing in on the head of a heavy Grineer, or any Grineer really, and pulling the trigger. 7,600 and something. 7,600 and something. That is with normal chamber in there. Charge chamber. But you can see how quickly it is actually reloading. It is, wow, level 170s. And it is annihilating them fairly well. It should have an extra 60% damage. I mean, that was 14,000 and something. Near enough doubling that 7,000 from before. Let's put in Prime Chamber. Remembering 40% damage on the first shot. 100% damage. It should be doing 60% more damage. I'm zooming in for that extra 60% headshot damage as well. And 7,000 something before. 10,000 now. It half the health. And I do believe I just one-shotted it at level 107. This is why Prime Chamber is good. Do I need to put it more than I just one-shotted at level 170? Granted, status effect played a huge part in that, but 10,000. 10,000. Come on, give me that head again. Still 10,000, because I've got to get the multiplier to go up. 16,000. Wow. This is... Now I'm just not aiming for that, trying to get that multiplier at the bottom to go up. 2 times damage. Should be 20, by the way. Hate to be the bearer of bad news on that. 28,000. And knocked it off. Yeah, that is the reason for Prime Chamber right there. It added a lot more damage to the sniper rifle, and yes, status effect had a lot to play with that whole taking the enemy out with one shot there, but it cannot be denied. It was still one-shotted a level 170 heavy gunner with a Vectis, which used to be a really good sniper rifle, still is, but that, is it the Rubico, is better, or the Strata, whatever it was called. It was the Rubico Prime I was thinking of before, because that's good for taking out the Eidolons, but it does have a 5-round magazine. It'll work in there if you reload after the 1 round, but having the extra rounds, it will still work, it will still do a lot of damage. It will not work on the Pentas, it will not work on the Tonko, it will not work on the Torrid. Vectis, Volcar, Volcar Wraith, will not work on the Shakur, the Tonko, the Ogress, does not work on bows, I've already checked that. Yeah, Snipertron, Snipertron Vandal, Rubico, Komorek, and the Lanka. Lanka, again, big magazine, that has a big magazine. This is why when you talk to people about this weapon, about this mod, they pretty much always turn around and say Vectis Prime with depleted reload to take that 2 rounds to 1, and then Prime Chamber, which I'm just going to kind of scroll along for, to instantly double the damage of that 1 round. Throw them 2 mods on, Vectis becomes really, really good. Which it does, because it only fires 1 round, meaning that that doubles the damage. It's not like there's a lot of weapons that this can go on. It will work on the normal Vectis, because it was this that made it famous to begin with. Then the depleted side of this made it better again. Obviously, it does more damage. But yes, it was here, it only works on sniper rifles. A lot of people are trying to put it on things that aren't sniper rifles. It doesn't work. It has to be a sniper rifle. It's a sniper mod. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.